I figured this video was necessary. Many of you have been watching my Playmates videos for Godzilla vs. Kong, and to say the least, it's doing quite successful. These figures by Playmates, they've been created obviously in promotion of Godzilla vs. Kong, and they're one of the most highly contested products at the moment. Everyone is just constantly stocking up on these figures. The store shelves kept being sold out with these figures. People were going ham for these figures, especially scalpers. What is that, you may ask? Well, those who go to the retail store like Walmart, they buy like a ton of these figures, hog it all for themselves, and then they resell it on like eBay or Amazon for a ridiculously high price. I know it's so frustrating for so many of you. I totally understand. Scalpers are the worst. It's just a way for them to get free money, and they charge the prices that they resell it is just off the charts. It just doesn't make sense. My point here is I've got basically 90% of all the figures here at the time of the recording this video. I'm still missing the Battle Roar Godzilla and the Battle Roar Kong. Those are on their way to my house, as well as they have an upcoming supercharged Godzilla about to be released. I would do a recap video where I recap all the products. So recap video comes another time, not today. Playmates have made these available in the US, obviously. All these are starting to release in the US. Some already came out last summer because the movie was pushed back to this March because of the pandemic. So yeah, there were some toys here that were already out last year, and then some just recently came out around this year, just nearing the time of the release of the movie. So basically, like Lego, they've done it in several waves. So, and obviously we still have another quote-unquote wave, which has the supercharged Godzilla, and I'm hoping that they'll do a 13-inch Mega Mecha Godzilla with lights and sounds. I am seriously praying Playmates will do that. Please, Playmates, if you're watching, do a 13-inch Mecha Godzilla, please. Anyways, point being, so unless you haven't been keeping up with my review videos of these figures, you do know that these are all endorsed. These are all sponsored. A little bit of history with that. Basically, my usual company, Wakefield, we've been doing Lego stuff all the time, but they've been given the privilege to work on this movie, Godzilla vs. Kong. So they have some connections to Warner Bros. And out of just pure business stuff, which I'm not going to go into because that's business secrets that I can't spill. Basically, they have allowed me to do these reviews on all these toys for free. They just sent it to me for free. But obviously, as you probably noticed, they've been sending it to me in different batches, at different times. So I'm not complaining. But and of course, I am not allowed to resell these. Sorry for those of you who are wondering. Now, obviously, not every one of you watching has the same advantage I had. Fortunately, I'm grateful for it. I don't want to boast about it, but I am very grateful for it that I have the ability to acquire all these figures for free of charge without having to go through the hardships of trying to find these and buy them for a retail price. So that's why I'm making this video, is to help you do exactly that. So my goal is not to make you feel terrible, but more of how can you acquire these figures you're seeing in front of me right now? How can you get it for yourself as a casual customer you could be just a casual toy fan, or a hardcore Godzilla collector, or you just love collecting figures, giant monster figures in general. All that, I hope this will help you, and certainly, yeah. Obviously, I said in the beginning, I'm Canadian. That means it's hard for us Canadians to actually get these figures, because Playmates have only been putting them out in the US, which is appropriate, but they also haven't really done this internationally, at least not in Canada yet. There are some that are not even released in Canada yet. They will be. I'm going to tell you that they will be. You will see them on Canadian store shelves eventually. It's just not yet. They've been pushed back severely for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe because of the pandemic. There are some figures that are already released in Canada. So for all of you Canadian viewers, you might want to tune in and listen. So obviously us Canadians, we know this store called London Drugs. It's a department store that sells a bunch of stuff. And recently I've noticed that, as well as our Canadian Walmarts. I took the liberty to visit a local Walmart of mine to see if they have the Playmates stuff in stock, and here's what I found. The answer is the Giant Kong is now available in Canadian Walmarts, but it looks like it's only Giant Kongs. It's only Giant Kongs. Damn, no Giant Godzillas. That's literally the only Playmates thing I see here, the Giant Kongs. So yeah, as you can see, they have the giant 11-inch Kong, which is on the store shelves, which is nice. So you can go visit your local London Drugs or your local Walmart, and they will most likely have the 11-inch Kong in stock. So that's what I want to address. So far in terms of the bigger figures, this is all I've seen. I haven't seen the rest of these ones here. But what about the smaller 6-inch figures? Well, I've also took the liberty to visit a couple of stores, and I've only found this Kong with Battle Axe and then the Skull Crawler. I'm sure I saw several Canadian sellers selling the Warbat, so I'm pretty sure the Kong, the Skull Crawlers are in stores, plus the Warbat. I'm pretty sure you can find the Warbat in stores as well. So just be patient and look. Just look in stores, and maybe some are gonna be pretty lucky and have more 6-inch figures, but we shall see. How about when you can't find them? Well, there are two main options you can try to acquire these guys. So I'm gonna break this down to 2 points. Number 1, patience. Number 2, eBay. So, number 1, patience. What do I mean by that? So, you'll be happy to hear that the majority of these 6-inch figures, including Mechagodzilla, are gonna be releasing in Canada around June 30th, the summer. So I checked Amazon and the other sites, and they all said they're going to release on June 30th. So if you really want to get these at a decent price without having to pay extra, if you just want to pay full retail price, just wait till the 30th of June. That's your best shot, and that's when all the figures should be in stock in Canada, and you should be able to acquire them. As for the bigger figures, I believe the same thing applies to the Mega 13-inch as well as the Giant Godzilla. I haven't seen anything related to the 11-inch Mechagodzilla yet. I know they are in stores and Walmarts in the US, but I'm looking this in Canada, and it doesn't look like anything in Canada has mentioned anything about this guy yet. So hold your horses, we'll see him soon. But the 13-inch figures, both Godzilla and Kong, will also be coming out on the 30th of June. So they're hitting the stores at the same time as the 6 inches, so just wait. Like I said, the 11-inch Kong is out at the moment. You can buy the 11-inch Kong right now if you want to, in stores and online. And then for the 11-inch Godzilla, you can purchase it online from eBay at a pretty decent price, and but on Amazon as well as other stores. For some reason, this guy is also coming out on the 30th of June. However, the Kong is out, so I don't know. But yeah, so all these should be available on the 30th of June. Now, like I said, I've heard nothing about Mechagodzilla, so there's that. So the other option is eBay. Now, like I said, eBay has some pretty weird and ridiculously high prices. So do some research. One seller I do recommend is Doug's Quality Goods. By the way, if you're watching, we'll talk about how we're going to split the profits. Whatever, but his eBay store, he sells a bunch of these, all of these figures in fact. And he sometimes sells them in combo packs. Like he sells like the giant figures in one pack, or the Hong Kong battle figures in one pack. So I looked through his store. I didn't really purchase anything, of course, because I have these anyways. Although his prices are a little bit high as well, like many other scalpers, they're not too bad. Like he offers multiple of them within one purchase. So if you really want to get them off eBay because you don't have the patience, you just really want the figures and you're willing to pay the price, then I would recommend Doug's Quality Goods. And obviously, if you're in Canada, try your best to look for Canadian sellers. But obviously there are some figures like the Mecha Godzillas aren't out in Canada yet. Just do some research if you really want, but I wouldn't highly recommend you to go to eBay just because the scalper prices are really high. Let's not forget about their shipping. So in fact, you might be paying 4 times the amount that you can purchase the figure for if you bought it in retail price. So tread lightly, do some research, just out in the end, it's your choice, but I'm just giving you some advice. I've also known that these figures are wildly popular. They keep going out of stock in Walmarts and Walmart.coms. Here's what I recommend. Stock Walmart. Just completely stock their site. Go on their site every once in a while, every day, just to see, and click on the product to see if they're in stock. They'll probably say out of stock a lot, but keep stocking them. And eventually when it says back order or in stock, quickly get it, put it in cart, take the advantage. So that's how some people do it, and I think that's the most efficient way, is to just keep checking the stock. Just stock the websites. I think there's also an option where you can notify get the site to notify you when it comes to stock. Turn that on as well. Walmart.com is your best friend to get these figures if you can't find it at Walmart stores in person. If you really want it and you really want to get off eBay or Amazon. Amazon is kind of following the trend of, I'm pretty sure in Amazon.com they have some figures, but then again, the prices seem to be exceeding a little bit, so do tread lightly. So yeah, with that being said, that's pretty much all the advice I can give. Basically, just be patient and wait for it to come out. And if you're American, of course, just be patient and wait for Walmart to restock them. I know some Walmarts take super long to restock them. If you're really desperate, then check eBay. Find some good, decent prices. Our biggest challenge here will probably be the 11-inch Mecha G here. Walmart sells this guy for $20 US, so I'm assuming Canada, this guy's gonna go for 30. If this guy ever comes to Canada. With that being said, I hope this really helps. That's it for this video. I hope this helps, and again, next time in a couple days, hopefully a couple weeks, then I'll probably put the Supercharged Godzilla here, and then the 2 Battle Roar figures here, and I'll do a final recap of all the Playmates Godzilla vs. Kong toys. This is my little shopping guide on how to acquire the Playmates Godzilla vs. Kong figures. If you want to check out my individual reviews for them, playlist is in the description, so go check that out. And that is it for this one. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.